I'm Eric Novak of EnviroDad.com. You know, one of the things I do a lot on EnviroDad is reviews. You know, my EnviroDad test drive is a popular feature, both on the site and on YouTube. We do a lot of travel reviews, product reviews, and more. Well, a week ago, I received a product to review that I've never done before for the first time, and I'm actually excited to do it. The problem is, though, the weather is not being receptive to this review. You see, a week ago, I received from Honda a snowblower to review. Now, the only problem, of course, so far in the week since is there's no snow. And that's a problem. Now, for some of you, the fact that there's no snow around here on Monday, February the 1st, 2016, might not be a bad thing. I live in the Toronto area, and we are a winter country, but at the same time, the area of the province that I live in doesn't get a lot of snow. We're not in a snow belt area. We get maybe about 100 centimeters of snow on average per year. And to put it in context, the least amount of snow we've ever received in Toronto, I heard on the news just the other day, was about 46 centimeters. That might be about 15 or 16 inches if you use the imperial system. As of today in the Toronto area, we've received a grand total of just more than 13 centimeters of snow. That's not even 6 inches. So we're clearly in a deficit, which makes it difficult, of course, to review something like this snowblower. But the problem goes even bigger than that. You see, where winter is concerned, in fact, where all weather is concerned, I've always been a big advocate of a term that we don't hear much anymore. That's called normal. You see, a normal winter in these parts of the world usually has snow. You see, normally a winter means using things like hockey sticks and shovels and things like that. But instead, with winters like lately, we've been using more baseball bats and anything else, and that's not good. So why is that a problem? Well, sure, it might be nice to enjoy a patio on a February's day downtown, enjoying your fresco or whatever it may be. But for every action, as the law of science says, there's an equal and opposite reaction. For example, farmers, they love snow. Why? Because when snow covers their crops in the spring, as it melts, what you get is a nice slow irrigation ready for spring planting. Some crops, in fact, are planted in the fall, and that blanket of snow actually works as a great filter and insulating and protecting from critters, and also giving that nice warm blanket so that you get your spring crops and spring harvests. All in all, you see, snow is a good thing. And this is why we're having a problem. We might want to rejoice about having, currently I'm sitting outside on February 1st, it's about 8 degrees or 48 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and it might feel comfortable, but let's not rejoice so much. What about economic factors as well? What about all those who rely upon outdoor winter being normal to have a job? Snowplow operators, ski resort operators, winter tourism, all these things are affected when we have something called not normal where winter is concerned. Now, for 2016, we're talking, of course, about El Nino being a contributing factor, yet we all have to understand that in the grand scheme of things, climate change is changing what we call normal winters. We have to be concerned about this. We might want to feel psychologically happy to have sunshine and all this great weather in the beginning of February, but remember, snow is a good thing. I'd invite you to go to EnviroDad.com to see what I mean by looking up the article, Why Snow is a Good Thing, and figure out more. But in the meantime, I'm afraid this snowblower is not going to get much of a review, and it's going to have to go back in the garage. It's a sad thing for it, but let's hope we have more winter coming and we get back to what we call normal once again. For EnviroDad.com, I'm Eric Novak.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody